great. This is great. Having weekend breakfast on a weekday. Oh, yeah, Monday's a new Sunday. Yeah.
I love a leisurely start to the work week.
I was actually supposed to be working this case with Michelle and Becker, this murder one trial with Metro that witnesses keep dropping out of. But the jury's come back early, so.
I'm listening.
So it's gonna be a slam dunk.
What's this gonna be a slam dunk?
You aren't even listening.
I'm sorry, Toby. I was here cleaning till 4 in the morning after a huge night. Now I gotta prep all this accounting crap for this meeting I got.
I crammed to get this story done, and I have so much feedback my editor wants to follow up by the end of the day.
It's all right. Success is exhausting, I get it. Go, get out of here.
Really? That's great. I'm gonna take my breakfast so I can eat while I get receipts.
Thank you. I love you.
All right. Yeah,
We'll have breakfast every morning when I return.
To that.
Yes.
Hey, I got here as quickly as I could. Can't believe the jury's back already.
Yeah, they deliberated a couple hours last night. Came in this morning with the decision. I can feel it. We have finally got our conviction.
Don't jinx this, okay? We've been trying to get Borman off the streets for years.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir.
What's going on?
I have no idea. Detective.
Hey.
What's going on? Looks like all hell broke loose.
Oh, that's because it did. Jury came in to Julie Bird's verdict, and then this guy bursts in and says he's the one that killed Colin Rutger. That's him. Says he can produce a murder weapon, and he's waived his right to an attorney. Taking him down to Metro to sign a full confession.
This is insane. Borman killed Colin Rutger. We know that.
Well, I hate to say I told you so, but Borman always finds a way to skirt justice.
Not this time.
Okay, so you're saying that he just walked into the courtroom and confessed?
Yeah, Metro checked the storage locker where he said he stashed the murder weapon.
There it was, complete with fingerprints.
You don't buy it?
No. Rucker was a bookie trying to move into loan sharking, and that was Borman's territory.
Metro had 3 eyewitnesses who spotted Borman exiting Colin Rutger's house the night of the murder then.
During the trial, all 3 witnesses conveniently changed their testimony.
And this isn't the first time that Borman's pulled these types of tricks. He's been up on manslaughter, larceny, all types of charges, but he always seems to get off.
So this time, with his back against the wall and a conviction pending, Borman gets creative. Comes up with fall guy.
Jeremy Morrow.
Looks like a pretty ordinary dude.
And no record, no history of violence. He's happily married. The guy's a regional manager at a paper company.
Morrow says that he killed him over gambling debts, but there's no evidence that these two even knew each other.
Jeremy Morrow didn't kill anyone. Borman gave him the gun, told him what to say, end of story.
So why do you think he took the fall? Was he being coerced, paid off?
We need to find out what's behind Morrow's false confession and use it to get him to recant.
All right, well, let's get Morrow and Borman in here, no real.
Yeah, that's where we run into a bit of a problem.
Borman's high-priced legal team has already filed a suit for wrongful prosecution, citing Metro and the IIB for police harassment, naming this unit specifically.
If his team finds out that we're still trying to prove he's guilty...
Right, the brass will start asking for our guns and badges.
That's
Exactly.
Okay, so what do we do?
Well, we can't let a murderer walk out on the streets while an innocent man rots in jail.
No, I think we should start by talking to his wife and see if she has any idea why her husband would take the fall for this.
That's a good idea, Sergeant. But what we really need to do is to get Logan next to Morrow. See what Morrow's thinking, right? How do you feel about going undercover?
What, you mean he's a prisoner?
Then we can get you in the same cell as Morrow.
You know, I don't think this is a good idea. I mean, if one of the prisoners finds out that Toby's a cop.
Sure, I'll see you coming. I'll get out of the way.
Okay. I'll call court transfer. Get you in the same paddy wagon as Morrow to avoid any suspicion. Thank you.
Okay, I'll start working on a new identity for you, and I'll talk to Alex about rounding up some info on the charming folks you'll be sharing a cell block with.
This is happening, isn't it? I should call Tia and tell her what's going on.
Yeah, I think that's a conversation you might want to have in person. I don't think it's going to be an easy sell.
You're right, face to face.
Yeah.
Break the big news.
You need a hand with that?
No, I can manage, thank you.
Not so far, you're not.
Okay, you want to give it a shot?
You know I set that up for you, right?
If that's what you want to tell yourself.
Well, you come back anytime. Jeez. Hey, back so soon? Thought you were on a tight schedule.
Yeah, well, Toby wanted to meet for coffee to talk. Plus, I sort of wanted to talk to you about something.
You wanted to talk to me? Why do I have the sudden urge to flee?
It's about Toby's mom.
Why didn't I listen to my instinct to flee? Oh, you know what? We're gonna have to put a pin in that. You know who? Just walked in the door. Drink.
Hey,
Hey,
so what's this big news you needed to tell me in person?
it's not really big news, just, I volunteered to go undercover.
Like that other time when you infiltrated that car theft gang? You were almost killed.
No, this is not like that other time. I'm just going into Foxley.
The prison.
Technically, it's a detention facility where prisoners are held pending trial.
It's just as dangerous, Toby.
See, I'm going in just to read one guy. He's an innocent man. It'll take, like, no time at all.
If he's innocent, then why is he in there?
It's complicated. We're good. Thank you. He confessed to a murder that we think he didn't commit.
Okay. What if they find out you're IIB?
Tia, I gotta do this. This is my job. Okay? The real murderer is very dangerous and he's out on the streets. We gotta get him off the streets. It won't take long.
What, just a couple of hours?
I'll text you the moment I get out.
Super careful.
Super careful, all right?
Your new name is Tom Critchley, a professional car thief who was arrested last week and denied bail this morning.
Oh, that's good. All right. Give me the same racket as last time. That keeps it simple.
Yeah, we've also looked into some of the tougher customers you're likely to run into there.
Here's our top 6. Background on all of them, their MOs, their known associates. It's all in the file. You can read up on your way to the courthouse transfer.
The one we'd look out for is Vince Fowler. He's got a long list of violent crimes. He's been in the bucket 6 months, and he's already put together his own gang.
Okay.
We've also got...
This for you. It's a mini transponder. We're gonna get corrections to plant it in your cell.
1 press tells IIB you've got intel and you want to meet. 2 presses sends an SOS to the warden and says you need out immediately.
Okay.
He's the only one that knows your true identity in there.
As for the guards, you're just another fish.
Nice.
Ready to roll, Logan?
Yeah.
You sure about this, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be no problem. I'm gonna get in there, get a read on Morrow, press this little button thing, and I'm out. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Foxley Detention Facility. You're only here for a short time, so make your time easy by sticking to the rules. If you break the rules, then we'll break you. Obey all guards at all times. No smoking, no drugs, no alcohol, no trouble.
Keep your head down, mouth shut. Everything will be okay.
All right, personal effects in the bag. Watches, rings, any and all piercings.
Yo, look at the fresh fish. First time inside, fishy?
Stop. Don't move unless I say so.
Hey, look at me when I'm talking. Hey! I said look at me when I'm talking.
Get back!
Move! Easy talk, easy talking. See you again, fishy.
I guess we're roommates, huh? My name's Tom Critchley.
Just stay calm. Don't say anything. Just stay calm. Stay calm.
Well, I got nabbed jacking a Porsche. Couldn't make my bail.
Don't talk. Don't head down. Head down.
Guess you're not the talkative type, huh?
Hey, fish! You got me in bad with the guard.
Look, man, it's not gonna be easy in here, you know that? These guys don't fool around. Like, we're gonna have to stick together.
Look, I'm not looking to make friends or enemies. Just want to keep my head down, do my time.
Sure. You know, you're gonna need a friend though, man. You got no problem making enemies.
Hey, fish, I'm talking to you. Don't like being ignored, fish. It's disrespectful. Getting this makes me cranky. Fish, you don't want me when I'm cranky. You hear me, fish?
hear anything from Toby?
Nothing yet.
Takes a while to get through processing. Might be a couple hours before we hear from him.
We managed to track down Morrow's wife, asked her to make a statement. She's in the conference room.
Maybe she knows why her husband took the fall.
Yeah.
Jeremy never hurt a soul in his life. I have no idea how this happened. He didn't tell me anything.
Your husband says that he killed that girl over gambling debt. Did he have a problem with gambling in the past?
Years ago. But he went to a 12-step program. I thought those days were behind us.
But?
I didn't realize it at the time, but there were signs. He was falling back into his old ways. Collection agents he started calling. He'd leave in the middle of the night.
Yeah, things started missing from your house, heirlooms, jewelry.
Your husband had no history of violence, ma'am. But he did owe money all over town. It's possible that he owed money to Sean Borman.
I never heard of Sean Borman until my husband showed up in court.
Well, we believe that the two of them had an agreement. Borman would take care of your husband's debt if your husband would take the fall for the murder of Rutger.
All I know is my husband is going away for a very, very long time. And he's left me with a mountain of debt. I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
All right. Let's get Deb to check into Morrow's financials, see if the wife was lying.
All right, I'll check on the connections between Morrow, Rutger, and Borman as well.
Great.
How long are we gonna keep Toby in there?
As long as it takes. He's got us covered. He's studied his background. I'm confident that he'll be all right in there.
You know, it wasn't that long ago you were saying that he was a liability.
Gotta trust someone, right? Might as well be your team.
Yeah. Hey, Fish, come over here. I want to show you something. Hey, guys, I think Fishy and his friend don't like us very much. And I know we're a likable bunch of guys.
I think you're right, Vince. Maybe these guys, they just need to get to know us better.
Afternoon, ladies.
Afternoon. That's the guy that killed that bookie Rutger.
So, Fishy's a stone-cold murderer. I'm impressed. Tell me all about it. Tell me how you did that guy, Fishy. You speak was spoken to, Fishy. Didn't nobody never teach you that,
Let's take it easy.
Well, look at that. Look at what we got here. Fishy's little friend has got a pair.
We're not looking for any trouble.
Yeah, but trouble found you, didn't it?
Let me go. I'll call the guard.
What'd you say? Stop calling for a guard now when you don't have no air to breathe.
Vince, right, Vince?
It's to you who I am.
Look, I think we got a mutual friend. You guys did a few big jobs together.
Get the rest of it. Go, go! Go, go!
Yeah, you guys bagged a ton of ice.
Move it, Nick. Let's go! Let's go!
And Mick couldn't stop talking about it.
How you know Nick? Is this guy in Millhaven with him?
Well, we go back, did a few things. It's a shame he's in Millhead.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Look, my cellmate here, he's having a hard time breathing. Yeah, so what's your point? My point is he's not worth the time out of. Look at me, he's just a punk.
Next time you talk about calling a guard, you'll be breathing blood. This was fun, ladies. Let's do it again sometime. Hey, lucky buddy came out. Man, Fish better watch his back.
Guess I owe you a thanks.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Stepping up for me back there. My guys wouldn't bother.
Oh, man, honestly, if Vince had killed you, I was worried that my new cellmate would be worse than you.
What kind of music you got there?
No music, audiobooks.
Oh, yeah, audiobooks. What you got a book on how to bust us out of here? Look, you don't want to bust out of here, do you?
What are you talking about?
Look, I'm just saying, you know. You put yourself here. It was your choice, not like the rest of us.
This wasn't a choice.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, there's nothing in the world that can make me do what you did.
You can
Boy Scouts and honor the deal.
You must have a good reason.
You know why I confessed to murder? Because I did it. I shot him dead, and I'd do it again, too. So why don't you just shut the hell up about it?
Michelle, Toby just sent me a message through his transponder. He's got intel.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to send you in there.
All right, I can go right now.
No, let's wait till morning. It'll be too suspicious if you go now.
You sure?
Yeah, I was just hoping you wouldn't have to spend the night in there.
He's got his transponder. If he needs to get out, then he can.
How are you doing on the Moros financials? You've been looking into it, right?
I have, yeah. Between a line of credit, 5 years back taxes, and 7 credit cards, they owe hundreds of thousands. Their financial picture is a horror show.
Okay, so you would say that Morrow was motivated to take a payoff.
Extremely. But if there was some sort of payoff, there's no obvious signs of it.
Okay, well, no, maybe he found a clever way to hide his money.
Yeah, but let's not forget, I'm a forensic accounting ninja, okay? If there was a payoff between Borman and Morrow, I would have found it.
That's true. Maybe it's not about the money at all.
What's it about?
Lights out! "15 minutes, counselor.
I have some very important issues I have to discuss with my client.
15 minutes.
Hey, don't take it personally. It's like that with everyone. Nice hair, by the way.
How's it going in?
Morrow's a tough nut to crack. Look, I think I need a little more time, which I'm not so sure he has a lot of.
What do you mean?
He's marked. We're gonna have to move fast.
What about you? Are you okay? Have you run into any trouble with
Nothing
anything
I can't handle.
What are you not telling me?
Look, finally got Morrow talking about the murder last night, and I got a read of him being threatened by someone to honor the deal.
Honor the deal? Do you know who it was?
No, I think it might have been an enforcer working for Borman, maybe.
Okay, well, we need to connect this enforcer back to Borman.
Right, I got a face. We've got about 14 minutes, so let's hurry.
This is the facial composite we made based on Toby's read of Morrow. I ran it through the regular facial recognition. Criminal databases couldn't get anything, so I expanded my search to other databases and I got a hit. This is none other than Lincoln Roth.
No way. Lincoln the Rocket Roth.
You know him? Have you arrested him before?
Man, arrested him. God, no, I was a fan. He's a boxer. He boxed in the 92 Barcelona Olympics. Oh, God, he had the sweetest left hook. Should have medaled, too. Robbed by the judges. Russians.
Anyway, after Barcelona, he decided to go pro, but had no better luck. After a string of heartbreaking losses, he decided to hang up the gloves, and he opened up a gym.
This is all super fascinating, but how is it connected to our case?
Well, about 4 years ago, said Jim went into some financial turmoil and faced foreclosure. But after an injection of cash from a silent partner, he was able to not only keep the first gym, but open up a second.
One guess as to who the silent investor was.
Borman.
That's what my sources say. And the same source says that Roth has been working off his debts to Borman by doing his dirty work.
Which would explain why Logan saw Roth threatening Morrow.
Dev, see if you can get Roth down here.
I'll call you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Corporal.
How long do you think it would take to get a wiretap warrant?
No long way.
I have an idea.
Sure, I heard of Morrow. Story was in the papers. He killed that guy. What was his name?
Rutger.
Right. Rutger. I killed him over a game of cards or something.
I think you know a lot more about this case than you're letting on, Mr. Roth.
Call me Lincoln.
It was your associate, Sean Borman, who killed him. And we have reason to believe that you helped him. And if that's the case, you're looking at 20 years in prison, Lincoln.
First, I don't know nothing about that murder. And second, I'm no associate or whatever of Borman's.
You're saying you don't know him?
I didn't say that. He goes to one of my gyms.
I talk to him sometimes like I do to all my clients.
You know, I used to watch you fight, Roth. What I loved about his style was you were just so smart in the ring. But you're not being smart right now. Being a knucklehead.
Is that right?
Yeah, because we've got a witness. We saw you threaten Morrow. You told Morrow to be a good little Boy Scout, honor the deal.
Wait, he lent you money, right? For your gym? What do you owe him, 200, 300 grand now?
Even if I did take money from Borman, so what? Friends helping friends, that ain't a crime.
But just a second ago, you said you barely knew Borman, and now all of a sudden you're best friends.
You got something solid on me, you arrest me right now. You got nothing solid, then I'm walking.
Well, I guess you're walking, Rocket. Thanks for coming in. Hey, you were robbed in Barcelona.
Russian judges. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
It's me. I'm leaving the IIB right now.
Looks like you're right. Our friend on the inside must be talking. You gotta leave his ship. You're gonna want to pass that up.
Sounds like a message for Borman warning him that Morrow's talking.
Let's get this information to Toby. He may have just got this guy killed.
The visitor, Critchley. Admit the visitors for Critchley, McManus, and Fowler.
We need to talk about Morrow. I want to know what he's been up to.
What do I look like, his babysitter?
You're his cellmate, so you know what he's been doing. More importantly, you know what he's been saying.
Look, he's not the most talkative guy in the world. He hasn't said a word to me.
About people on the outside. Any visitors, phone calls?
Why do you care?
Because I'm interested.
Friend on the outside needs to know who he's talking to. Sweat the cell.
Okay, yeah, I get it. You're the attack dog and you're the one holding the leash.
Well, not as dumb as you look, Critchley.
So why are you so concerned about my cellmate? Someone curious on the outside?
I need you to keep your eyes on some important.
Listen to me closely, Critchley, okay? This is a one-way flow of information. I ask, and then you answer. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now, who is Morrow talking to?
Save the chit-chat for the sewing circle, ladies. Break it up.
What's up, babe? You look good.
Thanks, baby. I miss you. How you doing?
I'm good, I'm staying out of trouble. So what's the word?
Everything's good.
We found Borman's enforcer. His name's Lincoln Roth. Let's call him Jake. I think he's connected to a prisoner in Foxley. But who?
So how's Jake doing? Is he still a fan of the Irish whiskey?
Of course.
Irish whiskey, Irish names. Okay, I studied the files. The Boyle, O'Connor, McManus.
Yeah. Jake and his whiskey, they always had a strong connection.
That's great, baby.
Morrow's life might be in danger. I want to get you out before there's bloodshed.
No. Don't take me out so soon. I'm so close.
Just a little bit longer, okay?
Okay. Thanks for coming to see me.
I miss you.
I miss you too, baby.
Be good.
Mm-hmm.
It's my girl.
Doc.
talk, that's cool, man. But you gotta listen to me, all right? McManus has been asking a lot of questions about you.
McManus? Glasses.
That's right. Look, I think he's connected to someone heavy on the outside.
So he's the inside man.
He seems to think that you've been talking about the murder.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, man. I know you didn't kill Rucker. I can just tell by looking at you, you've never killed anybody.
I said we're not talking about this.
Why are you taking the fall for these guys? What do they have on you?
I'll lose the only thing that matters. Look, just leave it alone, will you?
Whatever it is, it must be heavy. They threatened someone close to you.
I said leave it!
I haven't heard anything from anyone.
Look, I'm sure if Toby's in trouble, somebody will call you.
Well, that's it. Every time my phone rings, I panic. What if it's Michelle calling to tell me something's happened to him?
How are you not used to this by now? Toby's in danger pretty much every second of his life.
Not helping.
Okay, if something were to happen to Toby, which it won't, he has a support system in place that springs into action in seconds, okay? He's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I hope you're right. Unknown caller.
Answer it already.
Hello? Hey. Yes. I would. When? Okay, I'll text you with the details. Bye-bye.
Well, what was that? Everything okay?
Actually, there is something else.
Why am I getting that sudden urge to flee again?
It's that guy. The guy who called saying he has information about Toby's mom.
No, I am not getting involved again.
Okay, I get it.
Good.
Yeah, okay, I won't bother you about it again.
Reverse psychology, I can't believe that worked. Okay, look, if Toby finds out...
I'll say you resisted for days. Does that mean you'll help?
I'm only doing this because I don't want anything to happen to you. Okay, if Toby finds out that I knew that you were up to something and I didn't do anything, if something happened to you, I would not be able to live with myself.
You're a great friend, Oz.
Yeah, I'm the best.
Can't believe you ate that so-called food.
Food's not so bad.
I know you're crazy.
Hey, Fish!
Hold your kids.
Stay down.
This is what you get for breaking it down. We're gonna kill her.
So Tia knows that you're out.
Yeah, I gave her a call.
All right. You can't put this all on yourself, Toby.
Well, look, it happened because of me. They went after him because they thought he was talking to the cops. She never said a word.
According to the medical report, Morrow has 2 cracked ribs and suffered a concussion, but he is expected to make a full recovery.
Not if McManus gets to him first.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I got the warden's word that Morrow will have 24-hour security until he's better. McManus and his boys, they're in solitary. They're not gonna be a problem.
You know, I got something from Morrow during the fight. He was worried that they were gonna kill her.
Well, who's her? The wife?
Yeah, maybe they threatened her to make him take the fall.
Oh, when we spoke to her, she didn't mention anything.
No. Well, her life was in danger. She'd lose everything if she talked.
Do you want me to bring her in? Immediately. Promise her protection, new identity, immunity, whatever it takes to get her to testify against Borman. Welcome back, Lil.
Thanks. Nicole, we think we know how Borman got your husband to confess to the murder.
What do you mean?
He threatened you, didn't he?
No. Say nothing. Say nothing. You'll lose him forever.
Jeremy got attacked earlier today.
What?
Yeah, he's in bad shape. Unless we get Borman off the streets, I really don't think Jeremy would last long in prison.
Nicole, you need to help us save your husband.
Look, we'll do everything we can to make sure you two are protected.
But you need to start talking to us. You need to tell us everything you know.
No choice. Have to tell. Have to tell.
Who threatened you?
A man. I don't know who he was. Please, don't kill me.
Leave her alone, okay? I'll do anything.
this man? Yeah, his name is Roth.
He came to the house. He was threatening to hurt me.
Unless your husband took the fall for Borman.
No. I had never heard of Borman until Jeremy turned himself in.
So what did this guy Roth want?
He said that Jeremy owed him money, a lot of money, and that if he didn't pay him back, he would hurt me.
He never mentioned Borman.
No. Never, I swear. That morning, Jeremy told me that he was gonna do something that would keep me safe, but that I had to keep my mouth shut or they would kill him.
Just do as I say. You're all I care about. You don't say anything.
Will Jeremy be all right? Did he say something? Is that why he was beaten?
No, he didn't say anything. We'll do everything we can to make sure he gets out of there.
We'll have him killed. We'll have him killed.
We'll make sure that you two are protected and safe.
Wife won't give up Borman's name in any of this?
Claims Roth never mentioned him.
Get Roth back in here. We break him, we get Borman.
Well, I thought Roth was pretty adamant about not saying anything.
Well, he was. But now we got you. Maybe we can change that.
Is that a compliment?
I think it was.
We know you're working for Borman. We know Borman lent money to Jeremy Morrow. And we know that he sent you to collect it. Here's Junkyard Dog.
From now on, do what I say when I say it.
He got you to threaten to kill Morrow's wife so that he would confess to settle his debt.
I didn't know such thing.
He's got you on a tight leash, doesn't he? But you want to change that?
You kill me first. There's no way out.
You're better than this, Roth. You got a bad break way back when, ended up owing your life to Borman. You can change that right now.
It's me. I'm leaving the IIB right now. Looks like you're right. Our friend on the inside must be talking. You're gonna leak his ship. You're gonna want to patch that up.
How'd you get this? Is that even legal?
It's called a warrant. We're looking for the burner that made that call right now, and we'll find it. When we do, we'll play this in court, and then it'll be too late for you. Cut a deal now. Start talking.
Like, what is it, 15, 20 years for conspiracy to commit murder?
Oh, yeah, about that, yeah.
Yeah, he'll come after me.
Not if we put him away.
So why don't you tell us what you know?
That poor schmuck Morrow was just... He was in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know? And he was married to the wrong woman. Threaten her. He'll take the bait.
You sure?
Positive.
How is Jeremy's wife involved?
I'm done talking.
Is she in this with Borman?
Look, until I have a deal signed on paper, and I know I'm protected, I'm not saying another word.
So Nicole and Borman are having an affair.
That's right. Roth saw them together after Borman told him to threaten Nicole.
How does Nicole Morrow end up in a relationship with a lowlife like Borman?
I looked into Borman's credit card history. It seems that he buys all his clothes at Clark & Brothers. He's one of their most loyal customers. He spends tens of thousands of dollars there. And guess who works there?
Nicole Morrow.
Yeah.
In my early reads, she was scared to lose him. I thought she meant her husband. She must have been Borman.
Maybe she's the one behind all of this. She's the one pulling the strings.
So she's afraid that she's gonna lose her sugar daddy because he can't fix his trial.
She tells him that her husband will do anything for her.
She pretends to be terrified when Roth threatens her.
And she sends her broke husband to jail instead of her rich boyfriend.
Poor Sap thinks he's got a loving wife waiting for him when he gets out of prison.
But we need to give Morrow this information. Maybe it will make him recant his confession.
No, I don't think more of a recanting is gonna be enough to stop the conviction. The guy had the murder weapon.
Okay, then we bring Nicole back in and we make her tell the truth.
I doubt that she'd give up Borman. She's doing this for him.
We need a confession, guys. And it either comes from Nicole or Borman.
What are you doing here?
I need to talk to Borman.
It's okay, Nicole. What is it?
I can't do this anymore. The cops are at me. They know I'm involved. They're gonna find out, and they're gonna
They don't
arrest
know
me.
anything.
I'm telling you, they know. They have brought me in twice now. And both times they let you go. They have nothing. Maybe not now. But when Morrow talks,
That's not gonna happen.
how would you know? Let's just say that he's been taken care of. What do you mean taken care of?
Jeremy's not gonna have the chance to talk.
You put out a hit. Look, we have nothing to worry about. I'm in the clear, and so are you. You used the guy on the inside. I got people everywhere.
Why the hell are you so interested?
Because I'm involved. You go down, I could go down too.
Sean said you were a terrible boxer, Roth. But you're an even worse liar. Oh, I knew it. You bastard! How could you? Oh, I told you! Hands where I can see them, now! I told you he couldn't be trusted!
Good job.
Maya was good people. A good friend.
Did she ever mention Toby?
Not by name, no. But once or twice she spoke of her boy. When I asked about him, she'd smile. Said he was better off without her. It seemed complicated, so I didn't press.
You mentioned she spoke about an institute.
Yeah, that always made her pretty upset.
What kind of institute was it?
I was assuming it was a rehab center or something. She didn't drink, so
Can you tell us anything else about her?
she made a mean rhubarb pie. No, I'm telling you, she'd bake for the whole neighborhood. Maya had a way of always making you feel right at home.
How do you mean?
She had an amazing insight. Like she knew what you were thinking.
And when was the last time you saw her?
About a year ago now. She just took up and left.
You didn't find that strange?
A little, I guess. But she always said she never liked to spend too long in one place. She had the vagabond spirit.
So you don't know where she is now?
No, I don't. But since I got your phone call, I've been thinking about the day she left, playing it over and over again in my head, and there was something strange.
What? What's that?
Well, her and me used to go for walks in the morning, grab a coffee. And that morning, I went to her house to pick her up. There was a cable truck parked outside.
And what's so weird about a cable truck?
She didn't own a TV. So why would she install cable on the day she was going to leave? Don't you think that's a little weird?
Do you remember the name of the cable company?
Yeah, I think it was Westerly or Westerbrook Cable. It had a big B on the logo. Well, sorry, it's really all I know.
Can we contact you if we have any more questions?
Of course. Good luck.
Yeah. Okay, so where do we go from here?
Well, we follow up with the cable company. Maybe they have something to do with Maya's disappearance. And maybe we come clean Toby.
No, Toby can't be involved. I've seen him hurt over this before.
Okay, so we don't tell him anything until we have something solid.
Okay.
IIB. Jeremy.
I don't want to talk to you.
I understand. I've got to tell you something. It's about your wife. She's living a lie. Her and Borman having an affair. It's her idea to threaten you. Big guy Roth.
Toby should be home any minute.
Yes, he should be. Now, will you sit down and take a deep breath? She's just stressing me out. Oh, hey. Hey.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
So worried about you?
I know I told you we'd be gone for a few hours, but I spent the night in prison.
It's good to have you back, bud.
Good to be back. Good to see you.
You sure you're all right? You'd tell me if you were not.
Of course. Uneventful. Went in, got what we needed, got the bad guy. Boring.
Well, I want to hear all about it, but first, you must be starving.
Yeah.
Take something to eat?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah?
Thank you.
I'll have whatever he's having. Portion and a half. Totally uneventful, huh?
Oh, man. Yeah, uneventful.
What's this?
Everything went okay. I don't want to get her worried, all right? Ignorance is bliss, my friend.
Sometimes.
What do you mean by that?
A toast. Very nice idea. Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome home, bud.
Toby,
Cheers.
home safe and sound.
Indeed.